Hi guys, welcome back to Twisted Nightmare Gaming. It's Twisted here, and today we have Nightmare's deck profile for Gravekeepers. Honestly, Nightmare shirt you got on today, someone's gonna get those hands, and I'm waiting. And it better be Roman.
Hopefully a Hell in a Cell.
Definitely.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll find out on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Alright, we got his Gravekeeper deck profile today, so let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, just a little backstory on the Gravekeeper deck here. I built this back in 2010 when I got out of Job Corps with a couple of friends of mine. One of them just happens to not be with us anymore, so it's a sentimental deck. Anyways, start off with 2 Gravekeeper Chiefs, 3 Gravekeepers Commandant, 2 Gravekeepers Heretic, 3 Gravekeepers Nobleman, 1 Gravekeepers Oracle. The second best card in the deck, 3 Gravekeepers Recruiter, 2 Gravekeepers Shaman, best monster in the deck, 3 Gravekeepers Spy, and 1 Gravekeepers Visionary. That's it for the monsters. Spell cards, 3 Allure of Darkness. It's quite self-explanatory. 90% of the deck is dark. 2 Gravekeepers Stealing. 1 Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. To basically stop everybody else from special summon. Best part about it. The main card of the deck, Necro Valley. We sit here and tell you, you have no graveyard. It does not exist. We don't want you around here. Don't look at it anymore. 2 Pot of Duality, 1 Raigeki, and Upstart. Alright, finally to the traps. 2 Dark Bribe, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 3 Imperial Tombs of Necro Valley, and 3 Rite of Spirit. And that's actually it for the main deck.
Actually, why Dark Bribe of all things?
To be perfectly honest with you, when we first built the deck, Dark Bribe was one of the first cards that we all agreed to put in the deck. So, and it stuck from there.
I mean, it's still one of my favorite traps.
I mean, it's quick. It's an easy spell and trap negation, and I don't mind you drawing cards if it means you don't get to play that spell card for that turn. Especially if it's a card that can only be activated once per turn. I don't negate your activation. I just change the effect to you draw a card. Have a nice day. You can have that card.
Pretty much.
I do have a side deck for it. Starting with the 3rd Pot of Duality, Royal Tribute, the 3rd Heavy Storm Duster, and then if I want to go into a more, I don't want anything banished, I don't want any tributing, we go Master Restrict and Imperial Iron Wall. When Chief is on the field and my graveyard is completely live, I'll run 2 the Transmigration Prophecy. Then we run the Solemn Brigade, 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Strikes, 2 Gravekeepers Descendant, and then finally 3 Mystical Space Satellites.
So something I think that might throw people off is why Descendant in the side deck and not in the main deck?
Because to be perfectly honest with you, I don't normally play Descendant at all. That's why he's not in the main deck. When I decide to want to go more tribute focus, I'll switch the Heretics out for Descendant. Because I can't tribute Heretic if Necro Valley's on the field.
Okay.
Alright.
And the Solemn Brigade. Because I know that's going to confuse people as well with it not being in the main deck. Maybe.
Well, the reason why I don't play the Solemn Brigade is simply because those are judgment. The Imperial Tombs and Necro Valleys are solemn judgments in their own right. Granted, I can only activate them once per turn, and I have to have Necro Valley and a Gravekeeper on the field, which is perfectly fine because normally I have one of each on the field or more when I activate them. Reason, and probably I know somebody's gonna ask me eventually, why don't I run Mouse Reborn? That's what the Rite of Spirit
I
is
think
for.
the Rite of Spirit is kind of self-explanatory
Some
there.
people don't know what Rite of Spirit does. That's the part that makes it funny.
And it's completely unaffected by Necro Valley.
Correct. That's the reason why we run that in this deck instead of some of the other stuff.
Do we have
I do have an extra deck. The extra deck is legitimately 3 cards. It is 3 copies of one monster. And it's simply because in this deck, since most of the stuff is dark, we run 3 copies of Witch's Apprentice. That's it. I don't have any other cards in the extra deck until Soul Fusion comes out when we get the Gravekeeper Fusion.
And Necro Fusion as well.
Necro Fusion's already out. That was in the Megatons, I believe.
No.
Wait, no, it's in the special edition.
Special edition. That's coming out soon.
I think it's today or next week?
I believe it's next week.
Okay.
We'll double check and get back to you on that.
But truthfully, I don't even want to use Necrofusion in this deck because remember, there's a Gravekeeper monster that's going to allow you to banish, and it
Which
gets
is
around
much better.
Exactly. It's a monster version of Poly without that, or Dragon's Mirror, whichever one you want to call it, for Gravekeepers, because I can banish from my graveyard without having to deal with Necro Valley, even though Necro Valley actually has to be on the field for him to use his effect.
Is there any field setups or combos you may want to show us?
Sure. My primary strategy with this, the way I built this deck, is to get Necro Valley as on the field, along with Gravekeeper Shaman and Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. Because as long as Shaman's on the field, my opponent can't play any field spells. You can't get rid of this unless you get rid of her first. And then as long as these two are on the field, when that's on the field, nobody can special summon anything that's not Gravekeeper. So normally if I already have my field set up and we just so happen to have Witch's Apprentices on the field, since she boosts the attack and defense of all dark monsters by 500, and Shaman's other effect is she gains 200 defense for every Gravekeeper in the grave. 2 or 3 of these on the field with a Shaman, and then this played afterwards, I literally just lock you out of the. I basically lock you from special summoning. Because most people aren't playing Gravekeepers.
Alright, that sounds good.
Alright.
Anything else you want to touch on for the deck?
No, not really. It took me a while to actually finish building this deck the way I wanted it. Person holding the camera is actually one of the people who helped me finish off the deck a while back, and then some situations happened where we had to reamass the entire deck over.
But we did manage to pick it back up.
Yeah, and it took me about 2 weeks to get it all again, but it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap at all. But no, that was about it. I actually really enjoy playing this deck.
Alright.
That's about it for the Gravekeeper deck. Be on the lookout, because the next deck I know I'm going to profile is probably going to be my original zombie deck. So I know Twisted's got a couple of deck profiles.
I got a couple twisted shenanigan decks coming up.
Yeah.
Some of which are meta, but they got my twist on it.
Of course. That's why we call it Twisted Shenanigans.
Yeah.
But of course, eventually we will profile a deck that
we work on together.
That we just call the
concoction.
Yeah. That's it from my end.
I think that's all the time we got for today. This has been Twisted Nightmare Gaming. I'm Twisted,
Nightmare.
and we'll catch you guys later.